Welcome everyone to Logan Chop's Reviews preview for What the Woof, a dog game for card people. In this game, for 3 to 5 players, you take on the role of a dog trying to mark your territory. And you do this in a couple different ways. We're going to go over the 3 different types of cards in the game and show you a little bit of how it plays. The first main cards that you're trying to get are the territory cards. These are the ones with positive points on them in the upper corner. There's 4 different ones: the tree trunk, the garbage can, the fire hydrant, and the pole. Now these cards you keep in your hand until end game, and then you'll total up your scores for your territory, subtracting any scores from action cards that are left in your hand. So you want to keep these in your hand till end game, and they say that they're territory cards right there at the bottom. Now the pole, you can discard 3 pole cards on your turn to force any player to give you a card of your choice in their hand. And that action cannot be blocked, because some of these other actions can be blocked, as we'll go over in a minute. Now, the action cards are the ones you play on your turn. And they allow you to do different things. Like you see the alpha dog here, it tells you to steal 2 random cards from 1 dog of your choice, and they're worth -3. All the action cards are worth -3 points, except for the treat card, which you can see is worth 2x points. And this one, if this is in your hand at the end of the game, you'll get to double all your territory card points. So they got different ones, like Peas a Lot right here, it's -3 points at the end of the game, but you take 1 pole card from 1 dog of your choice. And it's a lot of different manipulation stuff like that that helps you out during the game. You'll be able to play 1 action card per turn. Actually, I should correct myself. You don't play only 1 action card per turn. You play 1 action card at a time. You have 2 moves you can do on your turn, and one of them is playing an action card, but you can play an action card 2 times. Not the same one, obviously, but you play 2 separate action cards on your turn. So the third kind of card we have is a drop card, which it says right on the top. And drop cards are different things happen with it. Whenever they're drawn, you automatically have to perform the action. Like this one right here, Bad Dog. You immediately give away 2 of your highest territory cards to 1 dog of your choice. So it kind of messes you up a little bit. Now that we've gone over the different kind of cards, let's go ahead and show really quickly how to play a game. So you shuffle everything up, everybody is dealt 5 cards. We're going to go ahead and deal these face out. We'll play a 3-player game, so we'll deal 3 hands of cards. If there is a drop card that is dealt in the first hand, like so, it gets shuffled back in and the player gets a different card. Nobody should start with drop cards in their hands. I'm just going to put that in the middle right there. So let's go ahead and deal me out some cards right here. And we'll put another player over here for 5 cards. And they have no drop cards. The deck goes in the middle of the table, and we are ready to begin. So the first person to go is the person that peed last, or the winner from the last game. Then every dog has 2 moves they can do during their turn. They can either draw from the top of the deck, or they can play an action card from their hand. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and put my territory cards together right here in my hand, and I say I got 3 action cards right here. Now also, as a free action, if I had 3 poles in my hand, I can discard all 3 of those to choose a card from another, or to demand any 1 card from another player's hand. So let's go ahead. For my first thing, I'm going to go ahead and draw a card for my first action. Oh, it's another territory. It's a hydrant. So I'll go ahead and add that to my hand there. And let's say I want to go ahead. I'm going to play Peas a Lot. So I'm going to say, I'm going to play Peas a Lot to the discard, and it lets me take 1 pole card from 1 dog of my choice. Now, of course, I wouldn't know what was in anybody's hand. I'd have to pick them, and of course, if they didn't have a pole, then I wouldn't get the card. But I can see players' hands over here. This player over here to my left has a pole card. So I'm going to go ahead and take that from them, add it to my cards. And thus ends my turn. Turns keep going around there until the draw pile is empty, and when that happens, each dog can play 1 last card or pass during their turn. If you have no cards in hand for some reason on your turn, you immediately draw 2 cards from the discard pile, or from the draw pile right here. And there's no limit to the amount of cards you can have in your hand, so you can pile up those territory cards and get the most points. After the draw pile is empty and everybody has had one last turn to either pass or play a card, it goes to point totaling, which you would total up the amount of territory cards in your hand, subtract any action cards you had in your hand, and the dog with the highest point total wins. That player is awarded the title of top dog, and as the rules say, deserves a pat on the head for being a good dog. I hope you enjoyed our preview of What the Woof. Is coming to Kickstarter soon, so make sure you keep your eye out for it. We'll also, whenever the Kickstarter is live, we will be putting a link to the Kickstarter in the description of this video, so you can always come back and check out this video a week after it premieres, see if the Kickstarter is live or when it will be happening. I'm Logan for Logan Chops Reviews Previews. We hope you enjoyed this preview, and we'll hope you come back and watch some more with us. And as always, happy gaming.